not focusing on what Minecraft needs for the Caves and Cliffs update. Let's instead look at what Minecraft just needs in general. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing what Minecraft desperately needs besides the Caves and Cliffs update. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and also like the video so you can also support it. I'm almost at 170 and I appreciate if you subscribe. With that said, let's get on with the video. For a while now, Minecraft hasn't had any more new dimensions. Unless you count last year's April Fools, which is not necessarily any new dimensions, even though there were a lot. It's more of a experimental thing, which they decided to do. Like, I was just watching a video on that. Like, you can, different dimensions, just an infinite amount of dimensions that you can use books for and throw them in there, and some weird stuff. I didn't really know about that until I started playing Java Edition and watching videos on it. But unless you count those dimensions, Minecraft haven't had any new dimensions since the end. So having a new dimension was kind of inevitable by now. I'm not really sure when they would add a new dimension. Any future updates I can't really think of on the top of my head. Maybe they can have a sky dimension if they're ever going to have a sky update, but thinking about that, it's kind of a lot to add. But I still think adding a sky kind of dimension with a sky update would be very helpful in getting a new dimension. If you have any dimension ideas, let me know in the comment section. I talked about this briefly when I did the Caves and Cliffs update, my ideas, and I think a few of you guys also had your ideas for the Caves and Cliffs update, but Minecraft also needs a new boss. We've already had like boss mobs like the Wither and the Ender Dragon for a while now. Guardians are kind of Ender Guardians are kind of mini bosses, not really count as a big bad boss mob in my opinion. Other than those mobs, we don't have any other boss mob, so I hope. And I know I wasn't supposed to really talk about the Caves and Cliffs update, but whatever. So I hope in this Caves and Cliffs update, we get a new boss mob, because I really want Minecraft to be a little harder. You could count the Warden as a boss mob, but I think some developers said that it is not a boss mob, and also as well as some other YouTubers. It's not a boss mob, guys, unfortunately. But I think if we, I don't know, ogres, I said maybe in a different video, maybe they could be added, but I'm not really sure. So don't take my word for it. But anyway, let's move on. Now, Minecraft also needs a new tool or utility. I've also talked about this in your ideas for the Caves and Cliffs update. I believe it was part 1. So just go ahead and check that out in the description as well as the top right corner of the screen. So go ahead and check that video out if you haven't already, where Luke just wants to help gave this idea, saying that Minecraft needs a new tool or utility. I personally like to see rope or like a grappling hook or something like that. I'm not really sure, but I definitely want to see something like that. I'm not really sure what other utility other than rope or a grappling hook I would say, but if you guys have ideas, let me know in the comment section, and I'll do a part 3 of your ideas for the Caves and Cliffs update. This doesn't just go for the Bedrock Edition, but as well as the Bedrock Edition, Java Edition, and Bedrock Edition desperately need more parity. Just like there are things that you can only do in Java Edition, there are also some things you can only do in the Bedrock Edition. For example, cauldrons, you can put kind of like dye in cauldrons and get a different color exclusively, I believe, in the Bedrock Edition. You cannot do this on Java. A huge thing that Java has and that Bedrock doesn't is has the option to switch to hardcore mode, which I desperately want. In my opinion, I just think there should be more parity. They should probably have a parity update or a separate side, kind of a small update, relatively small, where they just focus on parity mostly. Before I get into the last part and the last thing that I at least have come up with that Minecraft desperately needs, I want to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel. We recently hit 160 subscribers, and I appreciate if we get to 170 by the end of next month, maybe. I'm pretty sure we can get there sooner, or not sooner than next month, or the end of next month. Probably somewhere in the middle we can get to 170. I'm really looking forward to getting to 200 subscribers so I can reach that 500 subscriber goal by the end of the year. I think we could probably get more than that. I'm not really sure. 1,000. I mean, if you guys can help me out there by subscribing and also leaving a like on the video so you can promote it. You probably already saw my first episode of that SMP, so also subscribe for more episodes of SMP every week. But yeah, subscribe. So let's get on to the last part of the video. The last thing that I could think of that Minecraft desperately needs, for both editions by the way, is that they add some more new enchantments. Now, I think Minecraft should have a OP kind of new enchantment. Maybe saying OP isn't the best way to say it, but I think something like, like we have fire aspect for the sword and sharpness 5, like something like that. Our last enchantment was the soul speed enchantment, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I hope in this update, in future updates, we get more powerful things, more powerful enchantments. So let me know in the comments what you have ideas for any new enchantments. This might be a little bit too overpowered, but an enchantment idea I have is that you should be able, once you put this enchantment on your sword, your armor, or whatever you have, once you die with it, instead of it falling off, it stays on you. Kind of like Curse of Vanishing, or not Curse of Vanishing, kind of like Curse of Binding, but instead of Curse of Binding requires you to die to get it off, you can take it off whenever you want, but when you die with it, it stays in your inventory, or it's on you. Maybe this is a little too OP, but I kind of want to see this in the game, personally. Again, if you have any better ideas in mind, let me know in the comment section. Other than that, I'm actually going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 170, and I appreciate getting there by the middle of the next month, if that makes any sense. Let's just shoot for next month, okay? March is 2 more months until I get to my 1 year anniversary of this channel. I appreciate getting to 200 by then. I'm not really sure if we can do that, but prove me wrong by subscribing. Maybe I'll do another giveaway if I can get the money. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Farewell.